Greetings, friends. Prepare for another thrilling journey as we delve into Reddit's most bizarre tales. We're plunging deep into the quirkiest corners of the web. Grab your popcorn and join us on this adventure. Remember to hit subscribe and like. Let's begin. I'm seeking advice on whether my marriage can be saved. Has anyone successfully navigated through infidelity and come out stronger on the other side? Is it worth the effort? I'm struggling to believe we can find happiness again with this dark cloud hanging over us. Our marriage has been tumultuous and challenging, with both of us contributing to the problems. I, 37 meters, and my wife, 36F, have been married for 15 years and have 3 children. We married young, not fully understanding the complexities of marriage and lacking the maturity to handle the challenges. Communication has always been a major issue, leading to an emotional roller coaster of fights and problems. My wife has unresolved childhood trauma that has impacted our marriage significantly. I only recently became aware of her past, which has given me a new perspective on our struggles. I am mostly introverted, while she is more outgoing, constantly seeking acceptance and attention. In our first year of marriage, we had a major fight that resulted in my wife being arrested for scratching my face. This incident created a significant rift, and she now avoids my family, whom she blames for their involvement. During that fight, I also pushed her and tried to restrain her, which she views as abusive. This incident has cast a long shadow over our marriage, and despite counseling, we never fully resolved it. We have many good times, but our arguments are intense and destructive. I have calmed down over the years, but occasionally I still lose my temper. Since her arrest, my wife admits to having put up an emotional barrier between us, making our relationship stagnant. Around the time of the pandemic, she had an emotional affair, which included calls, texts, and meetups, including one with our kids when I wasn't around. This betrayal hurt deeply, and while we sought counseling again, it didn't yield lasting results. Things improved briefly, but then deteriorated, with our arguments sometimes leading to physical confrontations. 2 years ago, I discovered she had another affair with a man 22 years her senior. This affair involved emotional intimacy and some physical contact, although it didn't escalate to full intimacy. I only learned about it because his wife informed me. My wife initially denied it, blaming me for her actions. We haven't discussed this affair in depth because she insists on doing so with a counselor, but our busy schedules have delayed this. The emotional weight of this betrayal is overwhelming, and I'm struggling to cope. In a moment of weakness, I told our kids about the infidelity and mentioned the possibility of divorce. My wife now uses this against me, claiming it was more damaging than her actions. I know involving the kids was a mistake, but I wanted them to understand the reason behind my potential decision to leave. Currently, I'm stuck in limbo at home, feeling like I'm being taken for granted. My wife and I have different perspectives on our situation, and she often rewrites history to favor her narrative. I understand there are always 2 sides to a story. Can this marriage be saved? Has anyone faced a similar situation and managed to overcome it? I've always said I'd leave if she cheated, but here I am, paralyzed by the decision due to the kids, finances, and job. I've heard many people say to just leave and divorce, but I want to hear from those who've been through it and made it work. I'm a fixer, not a runner, and I still have a desire to make it work, but I'm very discouraged.